Hyderabad
రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ బాగుంది.
Hyderabad continues to be number one in purchasing power index, in cost of living index, in property price to income ratio index.
Hyderabad property prices are still rising, but something strange is happening underneath. The city primary market average price was 7% higher year on year in the first half of 2026. Sounds strong, but over the last 6 months, the same citywide average moved only 1%. Kokapet, Jubilee Hills, and Rajendra Nagar were flat. Sanikpuri was down 4%. So how can Hyderabad property be rising while part of Hyderabad are already falling? Because the number everyone watches is not the number that tells the whole story. And this leads to a much more important question. What actually has to happen before Hyderabad sees a board property price fall? Imagine a flat advertised at 2 crore. A buyer offers 1 crore 70 lakh. If the owner has no urgent loan, no deadline, and no need of cash, the owner can simply say, no, nothing sells. So there is no new transaction price. Now change one thing. The owner suddenly has a large EMI, a business repayment, a job transfer, or another property to fund. The same 1 crore 70 lakh offer can become acceptable. The building did not change, the seller urgency did. That is why property corrections often begin quietly. Volume falls first, listening stays longer, negotiations widen, incentives increases. The headline price can remain unchanged while the real transaction price starts weakness. The three prices. This is where property becomes confusing. There are three different prices. The advertised prices, the number on the brochure, the effective price, the price after waiver free parking, cleaning benefits, and other incentives, and the clearing price, what a genuine buyer and a seller with a real deadline actually agree to. So when someone says my project's price hasn't fallen, the better question is, what would a ready buyer actually pay today? Why the city average can fool you? Now comes another problem. A citywide average can rise even when comparable homes don't. Imagine 9 1 crore homes and 1 3 crore home sales. The average is 1 crore 20 lakh. Next year 5 1 crore homes and 5 3 crore homes sell. The average becomes 2 crore. Prices did not rise. The mix of homes that sold changes, and Hyderabad mix has moved upward. In the first half of 2026, homes priced between 1 and 2 crore made up about 45% of primary sales. The 2 to 5 crore segment increased its shares from 18 to 23%. So Hyderabad property is up does not mean every Hyderabad property is up. There isn't one Hyderabad property market. There are thousands of micro markets. There are 5 major forces. First, jobs. In the first half of 2026, Hyderabad recorded roughly 7.5 million square feet of office leasing, up 29% year on year global capacity. Center accounted for about 45%, but an office lease does not automatically become a home buyer. The real chain is office space, occupied jobs, income, rent, household formation, and buying. If the chain weakness, housing demand weakness. Second location, Hyderabad has plenty of land. It doesn't have unlimited infrastructure, ready land close to major job clusters. A location isn't just selling square kilometer, it's selling travel time. Third, construction cost. Higher land, labor, steel, cement, finance, and development cost make developers reluctant to cut prices sharply. But there is a limit. Cost can restrict supply. It cannot manufacture a buyer. Fourth, credit. Lower rate can support affordability and also allow existing owners to keep waiting. Fifth, supply discipline. Developers can delay launches, change until sizes, and use incentives instead of immediate cutting the rate card. The four things that can break the lock. A bold citywide fall become much more likely when four things happen together. 1. The income engine weakness, hiring slow, office occupy falls, rent stop supporting the salary story. 2. Credit stop absorbing the pressure. Loan becoming harder to obtain EMI size, valuation come in below asking prices. 3. Supply become unavailable. Large number of completed homes arrive together, especially when many owners are leveraged. 4. Seller loses the ability to wait. Developer need cash, investor need excess, household face income stress, lender means selling collateral. Then the feedback loop reverse. Lower transaction, lower valuation, large deposit, fewer qualified buyers, more urgent sellers, lower clearing prices. What is most likely now? Based on information, immediate citywide nominal crash is not the base case. Jobs remain strong, office leasing remains robust, rate have eased. Primary sales have not collapsed. Developers are still controlling launches, but another universal boom isn't supported either. Sales movement is almost flat, inventory is rising, premium stock is building, affordability has weakened, some locations are already flat or negative. So the most plausible outcome is a split market. Good completed homes nearby durable jobs can hold their value. Weakly connected investors, heavy or legally compatible projects can fall. And Hyderabad could spend years moving sideways in real term while income and rent catch up. Instead of trying to predict a crash date, track six things. First one, hiring office occupancy, rents and vacancy. Second, transaction volume over several methods. Third, asking prices versus effective negotiated price. Fourth, completed inventory, not just announced supply. Fifth, how long sellers can afford to wait. Sixth, whether promised infrastructure and employment actually gets delivered. These signals tell you much more than a signal. The headline says Hyderabad property is up 7%. Final payoff. So why has Hyderabad property kept rising? Because real economic forces pushed prices upward. Jobs, credit, construction cost, control supply expectations, but total the upward force is weakening. The citywide price moved only 1% over the last 6 months. Sales growth is almost flat. Inventory is rising. Some locations have already stopped rising or moved backward. That's a correct hiding inside a rise. But the rocking tooth hasn't released across the city. Sellers can still wait. So when will Hyderabad property actually fall? Not when buyer complain, not when prices look expensive, not when one project offer a discount. A bold fall comes when income weakness, credit tightness, completed supply comes, completed and enough seller lose the luxury of time. For some projects, the correction may already be here. For the whole city, it began when seller can no longer wait.